Hey YouTube, good morning. First question today. Look, what the hell? What is going on over at Glock? If you haven't heard, which I assume most of you have, let me tell you what I'm talking about here. Because yesterday was pretty interesting on the Glock front. We had this post from Glock Store, so that's Lenny McGill and his people. Tends to be pretty reliable about this sort of thing. So let me read this for you. Huge news. We have received news that as of November 30th, all Glocks, all Glocks are discontinued except the 43, the 43X, and the 48X. What? Let me read it again. All Glocks discontinued except for those 43, 43X, 48X, the slimline ones. All Glocks will be replaced with the new Glock V models. What that is, I don't know. Okay. These will have changes that prevent switch conversions. All right. At launch, all will be non-MOS, no pricing changes. Still working to confirm new information. Okay. Well, that sounds crazy for one. I mean, you hear that, you're like, Glock is discontinuing making Glocks. That sounds nuts. But thinking about it some more, the Switch thing is a thing. I mean, I haven't seen stats on it, but I have to imagine it is the most commonly sort of confiscated or most commonly found illegal modification to people's guns. I mean, it's you hear about it all the time. Police will tell you all over the country, like, yeah, we catch guys with switches constantly. It's a real thing. And I don't think just in this country, I think outside of the US as well. Glock has been, I mean, I don't know if they're in trouble, but it's an issue that their guns can take switches like so easily. Now, it's also fair to say lots of other guns can be modified in illegal ways really, really easily. But for whatever reason, people do it to Glocks a lot, and it is a problem for them. Somehow, some way, like I don't know all what's happening in the background, but there's tons of lawsuits, there's tons of stuff going on with it. It's an issue for them. All right. Glock Store later posted this, the V series, showing some pricing. Glock 17, Glock 19, Glock 19X, 26, Glock 45, showing the MSRP for this stuff. Okay, so it appears that this is real. It does appear that it's real. Now, what exactly is going to be changed to stop people from installing switches? And to me, like more interestingly, what stuff is going to be compatible? I mean, is this going to just invalidate all the drop-in trigger kits or what? Like, what exactly is this change going to be? How is this going to work? None of that's really clear right now. I mean, the other thing is, I would have a hard time believing that this decision was made in haste, like in the last few days. I kind of doubt that. I would imagine that this has been spinning for a while in the background with Glock. Anyway, like that's how it looks to me. I did post on Instagram an email from one distributor that also confirmed this, like what these guys are saying. And let's go through some of your comments. A lot of people upset with Glock. I mean, understandably. All right, let's read some comments. They forgot to add in the part that all Glocks will now be rainbow colored as well. That's a good one. V means 5. Is this a joke? Should be either Gen 6 or Gen VI, like I guess. No more Glock 47 question mark. I don't know. I haven't seen that one getting re-released yet, but that would be very sad if they didn't have any more Glock 47s. I mean, I would hang on to mine, but you guys wouldn't get any. That would be sad. I don't need another one, but as a Glock 26 aficionado, I'm quite happy to see it on the list. Okay. I know Lone Wolf will still support the Gen 3 and Gen 5. I know their frames and slides. I like their frames and slides more than OEM Glock anyway. I'm not going to bother with this V model bullshit. I probably will not buy anything from Glock anymore. They are headed in a bad direction. I will just do my best to maintain my Gen 3s. And that's another interesting issue. Like with Gen 3, there's so many people making Gen 3 stuff anyway. Um, yeah, it's not like Gen 3 is just going to go away. Interesting. All right. This honestly makes me sick. Yeah, kind of. I'm kind of like, ooh, this is not good. Uh, let's see what else we got. Sig is the best stock pistol for the money. Oh man. Glock told Sig to hold their beer. Did Glock really just Sig themselves? Oh, buddy, this is rough. Time to convert to M&P, brothers. So will this be more perfect than the previous perfection? Okay, buyers vindicated. Yeah, I'll say so. I'm happy I picked up another Glock 47 like last week. Good for me. Way to cave in and stick it to the people who've stuck by that Glock perfection. Um, a friend said, head of Glock sales North America says false. Yeah, I've also heard that Glock was at a trade show. There was a couple guys I knew at the trade show that were talking with Glock. And I think the guys working the booth didn't know anything about this. And then some time went on, and then they didn't want to talk about it anymore, which to me says it's probably real. Curious, all you big pro two-way talkers now disrespecting Glock for trying to keep the company solvent and safe from liability so that we can keep buying guns. California is hopelessly blue, but thousands of Gen 3 Glocks are sold there. Why not keep that revenue stream coming in? If you want to whine towards the Dems, criminals, aftermarket, and the SIG P320, not the company whose product has been dangerously altered. SIG's atrocious handling of the P320 now has the blue liability lawyers chasing all gun makers. I don't know about all that. Like the Glock switch thing, you say whatever you want. It's like it is a real thing. It's a real issue. It's a common thing. People do that all the time. It's not legal. It is encountered by cops all the time. They don't like people don't like it. I don't think Glock likes it. I don't think, like anybody in charge of anything enjoys that happens. Now, what to do about it's a different question, but it's definitely a thing that happens and what do you do? That's that's that is kind of the issue. All right, this won't really change much. Glock boys will always be Glock boys. M&P will continue to be underrated, and the PDP will continue to be the new hotness. Well, for me, like I hope this doesn't change anything. So I mean, I hope they put out this new model and it's good. It's all the things it should be, and the only change to it is that you can't illegally modify it. That would be cool if that happens. But we'll see. We'll see if that's what actually happens. Damn, just snagged a 47 on Friday. All last week. Could barely find any 47s in stock online. One store had one. Glad I grabbed it. Yeah, the 47's the one, man. Is this changing to meet new California requirements? I don't think so. Like, I don't think this is limited to one state. I think Glock is getting a lot of shit about this from a lot of different places, not just California. From a business standpoint, they don't really have an option. Being sued right now by a third of the country, banned in California, so you lose a few of these suits in its bankruptcy time and sets precedent for others to be sued next. Yeah, yeah, I guess that's kind of how it looks. Anyway, it's a really interesting piece of news. To me, it's just like the Glock. It's kind of like the Glock thing is up in the air. Like I just hope that they put out one that is good, that they're not having a problem, like they're not getting sued for, and then we can get Glockers can go back to Glocking. That's what I would like. We'll see if that actually happens. Anyway, it should be interesting to see the comments on this one.